Okay, so not every rational function has a vertical and horizontal asymptote. So we've had that happen in all the examples previously. And we won't know that until we start working the problem out. Let's go ahead and do example 7. And I'm going to go ahead and do the same step I've done before. I'm going to find symmetry if I have it. See if I have symmetry. In this case, I have f of negative x and negative x to the fourth. And then I have negative x squared plus 1 gives me x to the fourth, x squared plus 1. This is the same. So I have y-axis symmetry. Second thing I want to do is I want to find the y-intercept. Put in 0 in for x. Equals 0 over 1, which is 0. I get 0, 0. I'm going to find the x-intercept. At the top part of the equation equals 0. So x must be 0. Get 0, 0 again. And then we'll see if I have any vertical asymptotes. And if you look at this carefully, you're trying to see what makes the denominator 0. There's no way x squared plus 1 will ever equal 0. And if you don't believe me, just solve for it. X equals plus or minus square root of negative 1. X equals plus or minus I. There's an imaginary value, so there's no vertical asymptote. And then horizontal asymptote. We look at the numerator, the degree of 4 over 2. Let's go back to this table here. Way back over here. And right there it is. If the top is greater than the bottom degree, the top is bigger than the bottom, there's no horizontal asymptote. So we have no horizontal asymptote here. Okay, so since 4 is greater than 2, no horizontal asymptote. Okay. If I were to plot all that I know right now, all that I know is I have a point 0, 0. That's all I know. And I have y-axis symmetry. So now is a good time to go ahead and make a table. And I'm going to go ahead and do what happened that 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We don't have to do all the points, but it'll be a little comprehensive here. So I get x to the fourth over x squared plus 1. So I get 1 to the fourth over 1 squared plus 1, which is 1 over 2. I get 1 and 1 half. I do 2, I get 2 to the fourth power over 2 squared plus 1. I get 16 over 5, which is 3.2. I get 2 comma 3.2. I do 3, I get 3 to the fourth power over 3 squared plus 1, which is 81 over 10, which is 8.1. At this point, I think I run out of graph paper, so now I'm going to go ahead and do 4 and 5. So I have 1 and then a half, so 1 and a half. Go off right there. 2 and 3.2. 3 and 8.1 would be up here somewhere. Okay, if I get this right here. Now I do is, and so that I have y-axis symmetry, I can go ahead and reflect the point on this side. Right here. There's that function right there. So there's no vertical or horizontal asymptote on that one. So on your own, go ahead and do the next one on page 144. Go ahead and pause the video and then restart the video once you get your answer. Okay, so I did the on your own problem and I found that there's y-axis symmetry. The y-intercept was 0, 0. X-intercept was 0, 0. I tried to see if there's a vertical asymptote and I realized that there was not one. And the horizontal asymptote, there's no horizontal asymptote. So I came up with these points right here to figure out the rest of my graph. So at the end of this section, there's a lot of graphing, and at this point, that graphing packet I gave you and in class or online, if you print it out, you should be able to now do the entire packet. We've gone over a bunch of graphing. quadratic functions, which was section 3.2, polynomial functions, which was section 3. Quadratic function 3.1, I believe. Polynomial functions with 3.2, and then rational functions, what we just covered. The whole entire packet can now be done. Your next exam will be covering a lot of graphing. I want to say over half of it, if not more, is going to be graphing. So you're going to get a lot of graphing. The packet is a very comprehensive review of it. And my math lab doesn't really do this justice because my math lab doesn't make you draw these graphs as I would make you on the exam. So make sure you utilize this packet to prepare for the exam. Okay, have any questions? Just make sure you email me.